What's up, motherfuckers? Jason here from the world famous Jason's Homeless Show. Welcome back to another behind the curtain look at episode 8. Right now we're at 7th and Callow Hill, rocking the selfie stick. Still getting used to the whole mechanics of that whole thing. Let's see. Looks like I have 2 seconds to walk before the cars start running me over. You know, in the United States, pedestrians have the right of way no matter what. Unlike in Russia, where if you're walking and the car's got a green light and they run you over, that's just your bad. You're just dead and it was your own damn fault. I think that that's a pretty wise philosophy, you know, self-responsibility. If you're dumb enough to go walking in front of moving vehicles and you get squished like a bug, like Frogger, you know, that game where, you know, you're trying to flip across the road and you get flattened, you know, that's your own fault. You should have looked both ways and made sure no cars were coming and made sure that, you know, you didn't get squished like a bug. In the United States, it's all different. Got to keep these roll your own cigarettes lit. If you let them go out, you got to relight them. It's not like Marlboros or Newports. You could not puff on those things for 5 minutes. That whole thing will just burn. But American Spirits and these roll your own cigarettes, they just go out. Maybe that's a conspiracy theory. They're conspiring to make you burn through your cigarettes faster by putting some chemical in them that if you don't puff on them, they just keep going and burning, and they're conspiring to get all your money. Not only the $11.50 a pack that you're paying for cigarettes, but the $11.50 a pack that you're paying for cigarettes you're not even smoking. You light them and you forget about them because you're all fucking high or whatever, busy doing something else, and they just burn away anyway. It's like taking a $10 bill, another dollar bill and 50 cents, and just light it on fire and poof, it's gone. All right. Busy day today. Got up early, had an appointment. Had a 6:30 a.m. appointment with my man Derek, who was meeting me at 7th and Randstad. He had a meeting, and he wanted to throw me some cash and half a bottle of Don Q Limon rum, which I'm drinking right now, along with some Sprite that I acquired from Wawa. Paid an exorbitant amount of money for the Sprite. $2 for this thing, and it was barely any Sprite. But, you know, I got the cup, I got some ice. It helped me blend in, you know, camouflage cover, concealment. Fuck. I just didn't take my own advice. I forgot about my own cigarette. And I would cross now, but I'm going that way, so we gotta wait for this next light. I'm gonna try to keep this video a little shorter than the last one. The last one ran about 30 minutes, and I probably sounded a little bit like a rambling, raving lunatic. Go! And that's okay. As I mentioned in my first video, I'm very new to this, the whole vlogging kind of stuff, and I'll get better at it as I go. I do not currently have editing software on my computer or a computer because my ride to Philadelphia needed to borrow some money. So I pawned my computer to help her get that money, but she had some other moves she needed to make, and she wasn't able to give me all that money back at the time that we had to part ways. But that'll come back to me, I'm certain, if not in cash, then in favors, because she's a very good friend of mine, so I'm not too worried about it. I got 30 days on the pawn slip, And it's probably better right now that I don't have a computer. I don't have to worry about losing my computer. That was a big concern previously, that I would lose my computer. And right now, you know, I'm not worried about it. I've got my bag with kind of just the bare essentials. And by the bare essentials, I mean like an extension cord, an extra battery pack for my phone, a little bag of toiletries. And that's about it, because I have staged some of my stuff with a very good friend in Chester that I just met. I've never spent any time at all in Chester, Pennsylvania. It had kind of a seedy reputation from what I had heard of, and that reputation, from my perspective, is undeserved. The area in Chester where I'm staying is very nice. It's near Widener University. It's, I guess, on the outskirts of Chester, and that's okay with me. I take the 109 bus there, walk like a block or two to get to her place. Totally safe. It's certainly a lot nicer than other neighborhoods that I've walked through my entire life, so no worries about staying in Chester. Hung out with her for a couple days, headed back to Philly last night to meet up with a buddy of mine, but he had some other shit going on and crashed under the bridge. Heading up to Northeast Philly to meet up with him tonight. And right now, going to the bridge to inventory some gear. I seem to have misplaced my fucking gray t-shirt, my Reebok polyester shirt that doesn't smell very bad when I, you know, sweat. So I don't know what to do with it. I couldn't find it the last time that I left, and I had just taken it off. So I'm thinking maybe I stashed it in some of my other luggage or whatever. I can't find my gloves either. And I know that I had them because I checked 4 times as I was packing my shit for those gloves, bodies. And by the time I got to Chester, they were not in either of my bags, so I don't know where they're at. How we doing on time? Yeah, 7:25. Man, I used to be a man of few words. It seems now that I am a man of too many words. And most people, not unlike myself, love to hear the sound of my voice. One person in particular is my daughter's mother. She is seething at my videos, leaving a lot of awesome comments in the YouTube videos under a couple different names. I don't know what's up with that. Under a couple different personalities. Also, maybe got multiple personality disorder. But yeah, she's not too psyched that I'm taking this opportunity to tell my story and a little bit of her story. Because like cockroaches that operate in the dark and they scatter when the lights go on, some entities are only able to operate in the cover of darkness. If you shine a light on them, you know, everything goes up in fucking smoke. Like family court, at least in the United States, it's very rare that they will allow camera or audio recording equipment, video or audio recording equipment into their courtrooms. And there's a very specific reason for that. It's kind of like the kitchen of your favorite restaurant. You like to eat there and you know what's up. But if you saw all the rats and roaches and vermin that were doing their dirty work behind closed doors, you might not eat there very much. You'd certainly do something about it. And just like that, a lot of entities in the world need the cover of darkness to operate. And if you shine a light on them, they don't like it very much. And I'm okay with that. I want to be the rainbow bright of the cockroaches that just shines a fucking light down on you, so the whole world can see what I've seen. We're almost home. We're near the homeless encampment that originally drew me to Under the Bridge. Interestingly enough, someone cleaned this up the other day. They didn't go near my camp. Wonder why. I honestly would have appreciated some of that cleaning ethic pointed in my direction. My place is a mess. And my plan was to come back here with some trash bags and clean it up a little bit. I've actually found a shit ton of pallet wood in the local area, but it's fucking heavy. I don't have a truck. I don't want to like mark it on a map and ask one of my friends to like take me on the tour of pallet wood and pick it all up and then like truck it off the highway. So I got to figure out what to do with that. Maybe I'll rent a Home Depot pickup truck or something. Ready? Go, go, go! Ah, fuck. Let's kill myself. Yeah, see? It's a fucking mess up here. But it's dry. Slept here last night. Snug as a bug in a rug. You wonder why homeless dudes are always surrounded by cardboard? Well, the reason is that cardboard is an excellent way to block the wind. And if you've got a way to block the wind and you've got a couple heavy duty blankets, you're warm as shit in your little fort or cocoon, whatever you whatever you want to call it. So I got shit to do here. I got to head up to the northeast by 3 o'clock, so I don't want to keep going on and on and on and on and on. Still getting used to the mechanics of the selfie stick. I've been taking selfie pictures, but it's different because it's like I'm looking at the viewfinder and not the camera, so it always looks like I've got two lazy eyes. I'm like looking off into the distance in all my pictures. So, yep, getting better as I go. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. So, thanks for checking in on me. Another behind the curtain look at episode 8, and we'll check in with you soon.